Best player on the team in most nights of the game. So she's done really well this season. I'm really glad that Ryan's rewarding her.
And Geelong starting five, Shelley, Brett, Sharp, Hank and Jones as we tip off over in the West. The Lynx taking on Geelong United. Mihia found very early, all free in the key and makes no mistake. Bender Basketball Centre. Jones up against Mihia underneath and gets the bucket to go.
Congratulations to Annalie Maley signing a training camp contract at LA. Shanice Swain will be at LA.
Yeah, great reward. Sammy Whitcomb finding a new home. I mean, everyone's going everywhere.
The Valkyries.
Yeah.
So much Australian talent.
And there she is on cue, Annalie Maley.
Jazz Shelley is a player that always finds her way to go baseline. She always really creates some really nice offense. She likes the up and under move, and she's a really great passer out of her drive.
Well, speaking of good baseline players, there's Wilson on the other end.
9%, which is very uncharacteristic of the Perth Lynx, but they've been able to get
back on the floor tonight. They've loved having her in the team. Jones, really tough finish. She's been a real barometer for Geelong this season. Ranked 8th in the league for scoring.
Getting imports can really sometimes be hit and miss, and she's really bought into their system and brought what she does really well to this game, and she runs the floor well. As you see Jazz Shelley let one fly there, given a better opportunity, and she's taken that opportunity and she's run with it. She's played some really great basketball. She's passed the ball well. She's shot the ball well, and she's played really good defense. She's a deceiving, really good defender.
Oh, so just got past the double team. Made it look easy.
Mila's just such a crafty player. She has so many different moves, and you just can't for a second let up and think that she's not going to be looking to score.
The other rebounding queen, Maley, this time to Soa. And again, Soa just finds a way through. We mentioned that loss last week. It sort of feels like the loss they needed to.
Last part of the clock. Don't give Geelong another look.
Had the hot hand, went herself. Maley with the rebound. Classic Perth basketball. Is it for Perth basketball to see the men's and the women's teams both in the playoffs and doing great things. Such a big basketball state over in the West. So gets that one to go.
She really created so much for others. Like you said, she plays that unselfish basketball. She's such a willing passer. And then we just know how quickly she can score and get out in transition as well.
Oh, Shelley!
I think Shelley does one of those in every single game. They're not trick shots anymore. That's part of her repertoire.
Opening the bank on a Friday night, Jazz Shelley and then Mila Soa.
I'm not surprised that she needed a little bit of a break, and her body said maybe just slow down a little bit. But what an incredible athlete Monique Conti is, and we're so lucky to have her in the WNBL. She's such a superstar in the AFL and in the basketball world as well.
They haven't been giving her an inch of space tonight.
And the Perth Lynx are just switching everything on the pick and roll, so they're really making it hard. As we see Jones get one over the smaller defender in Amy Outwell. It makes it so hard to get downhill and get really open looks, so every shot is contested and is tough. As Gorman goes back to back.
Great look there. Instant basket there for Dakota Crichton. So really fast pace at the moment between both teams. Mihia posting up on Jones, a former dream teammates, and Mihia gets it to roll in. What have Perth got left, or can Geelong just rein it in a touch and head into half-time with a sniff? Bailey finds a way. She's been a great performer for United. Has Hayley Jones. So too has Gemma Potter. She's found her range.
She's got such a really nice high arc and release, Gemma Potter. And once she gets her feet set, she's really tough out there at the three-point line. There's another one who's tough out there, Steph Gorman.
She's certainly living up to the name and having a great presence offensively as well. Of course, getting into the starting lineup for multiple occasions this season is Hank. Gets a basket on the other end.
And that's what's so exciting about our league.
Atwell couldn't quite get it to go. And you certainly can't miss a moment in these last couple of rounds of the regular season, and then of course finals. You won't be missing that for sure.
Just making it tough for the Perth Lynx to score. They're not getting those easy looks that they were getting in the first half of basketball, and then they're getting out and running in transition.
Shelley gets that one to go. Great stuff from Geelong, clawing their way back into this game. And Jazz Shelley's had a lovely...
And especially in a game that doesn't really matter to both these teams, but it's about the way you want to finish the season strong.
Atwell, nice response out of the timeout from Amy Atwell.
That was a much needed bucket to go down for Amy Atwell. She was 0-5 from the three-point line before that shot. Now this is when Geelong really need to tighten up on her.
Oh, Sharp responds in the best sort of fashion. Can Atwell go back-to-back from long range? Gets it to Sowa. Now Amihia just gets past Hank in the end. Athletic finish. Mainly with another rebound for the game. Oh, beautiful pass to Atwell. Kicks it back out to Wilson, and that's all money. Conti sat for a while with those two fouls, and then Geelong find their way through, and Hank reinstated their halftime lead, 22 points. Morel steps through, nice move. Across the WNBL Awards night, heaps of contenders for all the awards. Great passing here from the Lynx. Beautiful finish by Morel.
Elite ball movement by the Perth Lynx. Every single player touched the ball in that possession. That is just unselfish, elite ball movement. And everyone's up and about. And that's the type of basketball that you want to be, able to do that as well. It really brought a great joy for me. And ultimately, that's when you're playing your best basketball and you're having fun.
Potter lets a long-range three go. Potter just had a good season, Gemma Potter. Crowd getting up and about to finish off this game. Atwell got blocked by Potter, doing it on both ends. Many championships in the NBL 1 West. A few seasons with the Lynx.
It's like it's hula hoops out in the West or something like. As Jazz Shelley gets a steal and gets out open out in transition. She's got 14 points.
Jazz Shelley's been a big part in that. Steps back again. Jazz Shelley feeling it. A fast break. Step. So how do the Lynx respond now out of the timeout? They find Morel again. She's so strong down low. Geelong continue their road trip and head to Adelaide on Sunday, next Sunday.
And although this will most likely be a likely win for the Lynx, it's the way that they want to be playing as Steph Gorman lets one fly out in transition.
Gorman gets it out to Morel somehow. So steps into the shot and nails it.
They have the ability to put points on the board so quickly. They're one of the highest scoring teams in the league as Jones blocks Miller there.
Great late minutes here on the court for an extended period. Gorman's had a great role to play this game, and she goes again. Steph Gorman lining it up from long range. Looking to find someone to go with her. Sharp puts up the shot and gets it to go. Back at home for the first time since round 12, their final home game of the season, looking to send their fans off with a win. And then welcome them back to the playoffs. Shelley again.
6 of 14 from three-point land.
And she's going again here, Jazz Shelley. This time gives it off to Brett. Gets her first points of the game.
Confidence is a wonderful thing in basketball.
It's great to see Jazz Shelley still involving her teammates as Kiara Waite, one of the locals, to get some minutes in their legs heading into finals. And you just never know when you might be needed. Shelley, 7! Unbelievable. Just under a minute and a half left in this game. Brett gets it off to Hank, and Hank gets that one to fall. Sowa, one way than the other. Gets it back, Mila Sowa, long range triple. They're lining him up from everywhere. Sowa's got the 19 points for the game. Can she continue her scoring output this time? Just turns it over. And Shelley continues her scoring dominance. They know what this win means to this team. Bouncing back from that shock loss against Adelaide and getting themselves ready for a massive finish of the regular season. A big win tonight.